Aw, weak.
What?
January numbers show an alarming increase in soldiers killed by IUDs.
Give me that. Oh, look at this cute kid who was killed by a polar bear.
No, it definitely says IUDs, not IEDs. It just basically said that a bunch of our boys got taken out by your kid sister's tea, and then...
Okay, I have a feeling like the joke you're trying to make right now has something to do with like birth control or vaginas or
Fine,
something.
let's talk about
care.
the kid who got eaten.
He was so cute, look.
Oh.
What was he doing camping that close to a polar bear?
He's fucking Norwegian, though. That just happens to them.
They camp on the edge.
Thomas, redhead, 2 o'clock.
What? Take a picture, huh? Oh, him? I mean, okay. The cute little ones are nice to look at for a second, but you can just see his tiny penis and the way he carries himself. Like,
Yeah.
why do people even live like that?
With tiny dicks?
I mean, can you imagine having to like find wood, make a fire happen from that wood, and then melt ice? They sell water in stores for a reason.
Are we talking about Norwegian?
Then at the end of the day, what? You just get eaten to death by a fucking polar bear.
I think they have indoor plumbing in Norway.
We have moved past Norway. We are on to how much I hate people who camp. Catch up.
Well, don't knock it, because I might be melting my own water pretty soon if none of these fucking interviews pan out.
I bet you they have the big, ugly redheads in Norway.
I wonder how hard it is to panhandle.
That's where they come from. The frozen north. They have to be giant and ugly and redheaded just to survive.
I'll call it urban camping. Crackheads are slightly less scary than polar bears.
Massive penises.
I wonder if Peter's horrible girlfriend would barter for the rent. I could gather brush and club seals.
Who gives a shit about Peter's horrible girlfriend?
I do. She's trying to convince him to throw me out.
Oh, please. Even Peter knows that family in need trumps catty bitch.
I don't buy that you have to be more loyal to someone just because the same people had sex to make you.
Besides, family in need doesn't get your dick wet.
But there's no way that anybody that stupid could possibly give good enough head to make him kick out his own fucking sister. She doesn't even live there.
Only technically. I have a theory that she moved in against his will months ago and he just hasn't noticed.
That's really sneaky. What if she's an evil genius?
She says that it's a pain to go back to her place because the restaurant is right downstairs from Peter's, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't been home once since I've been staying there, which is pretty hypocritical if you ask me.
Evil geniuses give better head than anyone.
How do you know that?
Like, I would murder my sister if I could get a rim job from Lex Luthor out of it.
That is the nerdiest thing I've ever heard you say.
Thought about not saying it.
How do you even know who that is?
Thought about messing it up on purpose so it sort of came off as cute but inept.
How do I even know who that is?
Like I was lovably comfortable with being seen as a nerd, but then not actually a nerd.
You were gonna say the bald guy from Smallville, weren't you?
No, if I thought of that, I would have said it. You know, all I could think of was bald Kevin Spacey.
Oh, okay. I can see why you went in the other direction.
Do not want Spacey tongue in my ass.
Fuck it, I'll take what I can get. Kevin Spacey. Hi, I have a 2:30 appointment with...
Dun dun.
5 years? Well, I think my main priority right now is stability. Like I said, I just moved to Seattle, and to be honest, I am not a fan of drastic change. So I would really love to be able to just concentrate my efforts in one area, you know, and to just really know that I'm valued and that I can count on my position.
And you see that happening as an administrative assistant with us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. You know, like I said, my main goal is stability. So if that means I have to kind of be a drone for a little while, you know, until I'm a writer, not a stenographer. So, I mean, I totally see myself being here until I can find something better. Cool, ficus.
It's a rhododendron.
All right. That way, out.
So, how did it go? You did not take my advice, did you?
I don't want to lie, Thomas.
So I figured out why my dad wasn't returning any of those emails about Tony's boss.
Because he's a homophobic twat with no solar conscience.
Actually, in this case, it turns out that his office spam filter catches the word fucking automatically.
Well, I'm surprised he's ever gotten any of your emails.
I'm not entirely sure that he has.
Maybe that's the problem with your relationship.
My God, what if he isn't a homophobic twat?
What if his spam filter has robbed you of your best years together?
This next place is a yarn store.
They also sell tea.
Oh God. All right. Not having been in the room, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that you were maybe just a little bit too honest in your last interview.
What does it say about you that you think there's such a thing as too honest?
We've been over this, okay? You have to seduce them, Spencer. You have to pretend to be one of them, all right? Now, give me your best Oprah Watcher voice.
Thomas, this is stupid.
Come on.
She doesn't even have a show anymore.
You know
No
what
one
I
cares.
mean, all right? Tell me about your resume.
I spent 4 years waiting tables from 1990.
Oh my God, that was fucking awful, okay? Yarn is for people who shit potpourri. You need to tell this story like it happened to one of those babies dressed up like a tulip.
You're being an asshole. Just let me do my thing.
Your thing sucks!
Thomas, I don't want to lie to get a job. I don't want to get a job under false pretense.
Okay, look, if nobody lied in their job interviews, we would have 100% unemployment. 100%. We would have to go back to filling positions based on who killed the competition with sticks.
Please, please take this seriously.
I am. Look, I know this is hard for you, all right? I do. I flew my ass all the way up here from LA to help you get through this. I wore a blue work shirt in solidarity.
It's true you did.
Okay, this is me here for you. Okay?
Thank you.
But this is your last interview, and I just really feel like, could you at least ask them if they swatch?
The amazing thing about that environment is that you really get to see the inner beauty in people when you're working side by side with them every day like that. And television writing is such a communal, creative experience that you become like one organism. And that's the kind of environment I'm looking for.
Right. And your supervisor there, Maxwell Erickson. See, I don't have a number for him. Can I call?
He's not there anymore.
Oh, is there someone else I can speak to?
Nobody that knew me.
Well, you know, I'm going to have to speak with a reference, Miss Bergman. So, is there another number where I could reach Mr. Erickson?
That's probably not a good idea.
Well, can you explain that?
He fired me, okay?
Well, I'm going to have to ask you why.
I cheated on him
Okay.
at work.
Okay.
Thank you for the tea.
It's Serenity Tea.
Great.